Let's take a look here at LangChain. This is an open source framework to rapidly prototype agents or LLM workloads. And here is an example of using LangChain here on the left-hand side. Features include prompt templates, messages, output parsers, document loaders, text splitters, adapters of various vector stores, adapters of various embeddings, various retrievers to implement RAG, indexing, tool use, support to work with multimodal models, agent workflows, example selector. So it has a lot of functionality built in so that you don't have to code these things yourself. You can just use the SDK and start building things and connect to many different LLMs and things like that. This was very popular for quite a while. I don't personally recommend LangChain because I feel that the API breaks quite a bit, and so a lot of the documentation does not match. When you want to bring this into production, I would not recommend this for production use cases because you're basically limited to a single server, and you have all these moving parts, and you really need to break them up into containers or things like that. However, LangChain, while I say it's not well suited for production use cases, the company has built a suite of tools so that if you want to utilize LangChain in production, you can buy into their system, the LangGraph platform. They also have this other library called LangGraph. I don't know much about it, but my friend George, who knows a lot about building out agents, was saying that this is a more low-level one, and so it might be a better version of LangChain. I don't know. Maybe he'll show us how to utilize it at some point. So you could ship an LLM workload as a minimal viable product with LangChain, but you would probably have to rebuild it utilizing multiple containers, something utilizing OPEA. LangChain was one of the earliest GenAI frameworks that made it easy to swap out LLMs with a unified API. When LLMs had small context windows, LangChain worked around this limitation by providing multiple chaining strategies like summarization. And this is what I remember LangChain for, and that's why it was called LangChain. There is a competitor called Llama Index. I do prefer Llama Index, but to be honest, I rather not use either and just write the code by hand. And I think a lot of people are going that direction as they're finding these things easier to use. But they are still around. They are great for learning. So if you feel comfortable utilizing them, go ahead and use them, okay?